Hey, we're at my favorite, well, second favorite place in the world next to the gym, Costco. We're gonna go in there and rate what's hot and what's not on your fitness plan. You don't wanna miss it. Don't buy junk. Listen to us. You wanna lose weight? Follow our lead. Let's go inside. Right off the bat, as soon as we come in, we got a hot item. Awesome for food prep. You got your glass containers. None of that plastic shit. You don't want that leaching into your food. Great for meal prep. 10 of them. And right beside it, stay hydrated. We got the water deal here. Keep up 1.5 liter. Great on the go. Cheers. Coffee, A++. This is a don't leave home without it, start your day type of shit. Good for your, when your get up and go has got up and left. It's a good stimulant, good for workouts. Just gotta be mindful of the condiments or the additives that you put into the coffee so they're not crazy high calories. Big bag of sugar, might as well be a big bag of shit. This is probably how much we consume in a month. Kids, probably 2 of these just in their breakfast cereals alone. Stay away from it, you don't need it. Have regular food that's got all the other nutrients that you need aside from sugar. This is barely even worth mentioning. It's Reese's Puff cereal. All kinds of sugary cereals. We think they're great to give kids. They're just packed with calories and useless macros that are going to be no good, just raise your blood sugar. So unless you want your kids to grow up to be diabetics, which by the way isn't all that cool, stay away from garbage sugary cereals. F. Muffins, very tasty, right? Good? Yeah? No, put them back. They're garbage. Sorry. F. Oatmeal can be a bit of a misnomer. The regular plain oatmeal with nothing added, A+. The oatmeal with all sorts of sugar and other additives, you don't need that one. Just buy the plain one and add your own seasonings or real berries or real fruit yourself. You control the amount of calories that's in this one. It's an A+ food. This one, I give this one a C-. Bread has always been a bit of a misnomer lately. Everyone's saying you gotta avoid the starches. You have to avoid the starches? No, because you gotta avoid having too many calories. If you're on a ketogenic diet though, they've got some great choices at Costco. The carbonate bread, very low in calories, good fiber, very low in carbohydrates, but it's not the carbohydrates that's killing your plan. It's the fact that you're eating too much. Whether it's protein, fat, or carbs, if you're having too much, more than your body needs, you're gonna get fat. Don't avoid the bread, just keep track of the calories and stay under your calories for the day. Bread, still on the plan, you're still good to go. Regular peanut butter, tastes great, everybody loves it. You think it's healthy, but it's got all sorts of hydrogenated soybean oils. It's not a great choice. Go with the natural peanut butters, much better choice. This one, an F. Natural one, A+. Natural nut butters all the way. Butter, yes. Margarine, no. Sunny D is a stormy F. All types of juice piled with sugar. If you're gonna have juice, it's gotta be all natural pressed juices. Even then, you're getting a ton of sugar. There's a lot of calories in juice. I don't know about you, but I would rather eat my carbohydrate calories than drink them. Stay away from sugary juices or minimize them at best. So this one we got premium protein, 30 grams a serving. I'm gonna give this one a C. It does have a decent amount of servings. And it has a decent amount of protein at 30 grams, but it's predominantly milk protein. And although milk protein is just okay, it's not the best. You're looking for a whey protein, so I'm going to give this a C. This one's got Robert Irvine's protein bar. There's 18 bars in a box. We're going to have a look. 190 calories, so the calorie profile looks pretty reasonable. The downside though is there's only 16 grams of protein in a bar. Not too bad for the ladies, but for the guys, it's not a lot of protein. You'd need 2 or 3 of them, but then you're looking at 400 to 600 calories to get your protein in and around where it should be. For the ladies, I'm going to give this a B+, and for the boys, I'm going to say it's a C. The Quest bar. We like to give these to a lot of our clients, and I'll tell you what. One bar only contains 190 calories, but from that 190, you got 21 grams of protein, a whole whack of fiber as well, coming in at 12 grams with only 1 gram of sugar. The price point is great. There are 14 bars in the pack. It's great for when you're on the go. I don't recommend having bars over regular whole food meals, but it's better alternative than just going out and grabbing some garbage just because it's available. It's good to just grab and go, and you're aces. Diet-wise, I give it an A, but in the overall scheme of things, try to avoid them as best as you can. Veggie crisps. Sad. You think there's vegetables on the title, so they must be good. It's just a load of chemicals and all kinds of crazy shitty oils. If you want a snack involving vegetables, have vegetables. F. Who doesn't love these? You know what they are though? F. You know where they belong? Here. Awesome snack choice, popcorn. Grab yourself an air popper from Amazon or whatever, they're pretty cheap. 7 cups of popped popcorn, only 230 calories. So it's a great choice because it takes up a lot of volume, helps you feel full with a reasonably small amount of calories. Popcorn, good choice. Stay away from some of those junky microwave popcorns. The Orville Smart Pop is a decent one, but you can't go wrong with this. Use some shake-on toppings to help you boost the taste. A little bit of sea salt, and you're good to go. Are you a snacker and you don't know what to have? It's still a little bit filling. Pickles will fill that void. Only 5 calories per pickle. Gives you a bit of crunch. Just gotta be mindful of all the sodium that you're taking in because there's quite a bit of sodium, but it's A+ snack replacement. Macadamia nuts. These are bangers. The only problem is they're 22 bucks a bag, but one of the healthiest fat profiles of any of the nuts. Can't go wrong with any of the nuts in Costco. Salted or unsalted, you're good to go. I'm giving this an A+. Beef jerky is always a good one because you can tend to find it just about anywhere. Even if you're on the go, stop by a gas station. Beef jerky, the calories are low and the protein is high. Just got to make sure it's not loaded with sugar. Some of them have quite a bit of sugar. This one has a bit of sugar. 3 pieces, only 60 calories, and you're going to eat 9 grams of protein. So you can get your protein requirement from beef jerky. It's not too expensive and a good budget for the calories. And I give this one an A. Now we've got those with the sweet tooth that want to have some candy. We're looking at Smart Sweets. Now I generally tend to stay away from labels where I can't pronounce some of the shit. The first ingredient, isomaltooligosaccharides. Like I don't even have a clue what the hell that is. Probably not fantastic for you, but I'm sure that's probably better than the alternative where you're just jumping on candy. Flaked white tuna, A++. Price is right, 6 cans, buy it in bulk. For the amount of protein that you get, it's going to be well over 30 grams, around 30 grams for a tin of protein. And the calories and fat, carbs, super low. A+ choice, canned tuna. Big bag of rice, another A+. It's easy to prepare. You can throw it in the steam cooker, cook up a whole batch, enough for the whole week. Portion it off. It's easy to weigh and control the calories they bring in. It's a great energy source as well. Plain rice, jazz it up however you like with seasoning and spices. Fantastic A+ food. Fruits and vegetables, you can't go wrong with anything in here. If there's one ingredient in it, that means it's all natural. You just gotta be mindful of how much calories you're eating. Even though it's a single food ingredient and a healthy ingredient, you can still overeat on good food. A lot less likely with fruit and vegetables because the calorie count is typically low. You still have to be mindful of how many overall calories you're consuming. Fruit and veggies, A+. Extra virgin olive oil, a definite yes. Avocado oil, a definite yes. If you're cooking with oils, you have to be mindful of the amount of calories because they pack 130 calories per tablespoon, which is a lot. So you have to be mindful of how much you use. But if you're going to use fat for cooking, olive oil, avocado oil, A+. Canola oil, dirt cheap, dirt shit, genetically modified, stay away from it. It's a solid F. Avocado oil and olive oil, like we mentioned, that's the way to go. Stay away from genetically modified seed oils. Apple cider vinegar, yes, 10 million benefits to this stuff. Look it up, just trust me, use it. All you need is a tablespoon a day. Fantastic, A+. Spices and seasonings, golden. You can change an entire dish by swapping out these. Barely any calories, some of them have 0 calories. Organic cinnamon, use it on anything. It's great for jazzing up your oatmeal. Right next to it you've got ground nutmeg. So many uses for it, included in your program for variety. Pink sea salt, salt the shit out of everything. We could use the electrolytes. The reason you use the pink sea salt because it has a lot more trace minerals in it. It's a little bit better than regular table salt. Don't run away from the salt shaker. Having salt in your meals actually prevents water weight gain and also muscle cramping. It's a necessary electrolyte. Use it. It's an A+. Condiments, mustard, yes. Regular ketchup, no. A lot of sugar in here. No sugar in here, hardly any calories. If you're going to use the ketchup, use the sugar-free one sparingly, but you still have to keep an eye on how many calories in your condiments because they add up. Frank's Red Hot sauce, not a huge fan of it, but it's pretty good. I'm more of a fan of sriracha sauce, but you add this to any meat dish to jazz it up a bit. It has hardly any calories, 0 calories per teaspoon. So you can dash this on any of your meals to flavor them up a little bit. It's a great choice. Stepping into the dairy, you can't go wrong pretty much with most of the stuff in here. The perfect gift to fitness is the egg. Power packed with protein, decent fat. Don't worry about what you heard about the cholesterol. Your doctor's a nut. Just have the eggs. They're fantastic. A+. Spinach and egg white bites. I believe they have these at Starbucks as well, don't they? They're pretty good in the sense that there's 20 of them. Each one is only 70 calories, which is pretty low for the amount of calories. 5 grams of protein. This is another one that's great for the ladies because you can get enough protein from having your meat. Guys, you probably need to have about 7 to 10 of them. So having 7 of them, it's going to be 500 calories. Still not bad, but you're plowing through a pack pretty quick. It's not a bad choice though if you're quick and you need to do it on the go. I'll give it a B. God's gift to fitness. It's an A+. If you're not lactose intolerant, it's the way to go. 3/4 of a cup only has 100 calories. A whopping 17 grams of protein. You can do so much with it. Check out Coach A's recipes where she uses Greek yogurt in many of her dishes. Great choice. Anything made from an avocado, just make love to it because it's an A+. You can't go wrong with anything from an avocado. I love these because they're individually measured servings, so you don't have to worry about the quantity. You can just see that each one contains 90 calories. It's great for guacamole toast. I love this one, A+. Organic berry cherry blend. Now, I don't think it has to be organic. Does that mean too much? That's debatable. But berries, A+. With 1 cup coming in at 70 calories and the versatility, you can add them to your oatmeal, you can add them to all breakfast dishes. A lot of Coach A's dishes involve berries. Can't go wrong with berries, A+. Frozen salmon, A++. Whether it's frozen or whether it's fresh. I know it costs you an arm and a leg, but for a healthy fat profile, solid protein, you cannot go wrong with any frozen or fresh fish. All of them are A+. With the price of meat being what it is, you feel you could probably have to sell your liver to buy liver, but buying any meats at Costco in the bulk section, that's the way to go. Cook it all up or a good chunk of it all at once. You've got multiple meals. Any of your lean protein sources are the way to go, whether it's red meat, chicken, fish. Buy in bulk, prepare in bulk, and A+. Chicken, can't go wrong with this. It's fast, it's easy, it's already done for you, and it's chicken. A+. I'm in love, Coke Zero. I know people are gonna be jumping all over and it's all the chemicals and the artificial sweeteners. Trust me, don't fret over that. There's a million research studies that show that those artificial sweeteners are not nearly as bad as we think they are. And compared to the alternative, what are you gonna have? Juice? A couple hundred calories of juice? Regular pop? No. This is the way to go. Diet soda. Just grab it. I might be in love. Kit Kat bars, any of the snack bars or ice creams or things like that, are these on the program? Yes and no. They can be if you account for the calories. You never want to be so militant that you can't allow snacks to come into your plan, but you do have to allow for them in your overall calories. These ones aren't too horrible, coming in at 190 calories a bar. You just have to factor them into your overall day and make sure you're not increasing the calories more than you need. School safe. Now this appeals to the parents because it's an easy snack to give for the kids. It even says snack kids love and parents trust. You know who doesn't love it and trust it? Me. It's garbage. All processed garbage, too much sugar. Put it back. Got my big tin of cookies here. Actually not going to have them. as much as I'd like to, I'm trying to keep my calories low. So that's going to be a wrap for our Costco shop. As you can see, you can save money by buying in bulk. You just have to be mindful of what it is that you're choosing. Single ingredients trump all the rest. If it's got one ingredient on the label, you can't go wrong. Processed foods, try to stay away from them as best as you can. The protein bars are decent for on the go. You can get some great deals here, but the idea and the message I'm trying to send out is you don't have to be so stickler with your diet. What you do have to be stickler about is the amount of calories that you're taking in and the quantity and quality of protein that you're taking in as well. If you're going to be eating in a deficit or slightly below that, does it really matter if it's junk food? Technically, no, but you do want to eat healthy for the long term and keep your calories in a proper range. And that's going to be our Costco shop. Cheers.